Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here to bring you a weekly message for fire signs. So if you are a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, this may resonate for the week of February 11th through to the 17th, 2019. So it is a general message. Keep the pieces that resonate with you and disregard the bits that don't. But know that no matter what guidance we receive through the cards or what messages Spirit brings through, it's still up to you guys and your active free will and the choices you make and steps you take and how you get the fulfillment you'd like to see in this world. So I am just going to ask Archangel Michael to guard, guide, bless, and protect this reading, as well as any of you. If you'd want your angels or guides in your life, all you need to do is ask, guys. And I'm also going to ask my team of light to hop in at this time and join us. I'm going to ask to be used as the clearest channel possible and the most far-reaching for any of you watching. And for all of my subscribers, thank you so much for being here with me. And if you're new to my channel, it would be wonderful if at the end of this I touch your soul in some way, you would hit subscribe and take a chance on me. If you'd like to see more of this kind of thing, it would be absolutely wonderful to have your energy on this channel more. And I honestly, I've said this and I'm going to keep saying it, I feel so lucky because every time I encounter more and more energy, it's like I get all the healing benefits as well, because I'm getting a lot of information on Spirit and a lot of guidance here. And thanks for letting me be part of it. So I'm going to bring the message first off from the Wildwood Tarot and Healing. So Spirit, what do you have for fire signs, please? Wow! 6 of Cups. So, and this is about reunion. This could be manyfold for you. It could be coming back into union within yourself and love within yourself and, you know, honoring all that is in this new stage in your life and your relationship with yourself. This could be bringing in new love, as it is Valentine's Day on the 14th. So it could also be soulmate, romantic, family, you know, however this resonates for you. Let's get a bit more information. Please tell me about the 6 of Cups. Thank you. You get the Page of Stone and the Lynx. So movement towards in this grounded place, and we have the Queen of Cups and the Salmon. So definitely feeling like this is a love on twofold, a love coming in and offering it grounded to this Queen of Cups. And this could also be you finally taking those first steps, getting this love back and wholeness back within yourself, taking these first steps, moving out into the branches, and really going towards the areas that nurture your soul, that nurture your heart, and swimming up towards what those things are. But I truly feel like this also is a reunion of hearts and a reunion of souls is what I'm hearing right now. Let's find out a little bit more fire signs. Spirit, what else? Tell me about the Queen of Vessels. Thank you. And we have the 7 of Arrows, and it's in the reverse. The 7 of Arrows in this case, if it's upright, it's about insecurities. And I feel like here's where this is getting out of insecurity, and this is I'm hearing about our bodies, and this is potentially why we have this Page of Stones going here, because it's like this is our earthly physical place, and when we want to take steps forward into bringing ourselves back into a grounded happiness, and this could also be to get this love back, to move forward and nurture yourself, but also move forward in whatever this is. Let's go back to a place where there's no more insecurities. You know, I often think if there was, you know, a time stamp, a time switch to go back, you know, in time, let's say, if you, body image is an issue for a lot of different people. And if there's a time where you could go back to the first time maybe you recognized yourself kind of feeling insecure about your body, that may be some place to do some healing. Go back and tell yourself you're beautiful. Tell yourself that, you know, your flaws and imperfections, they're what make you perfect. And there's only one you, because this 6 of Cups energy coming into the physical, it's like it's time really to release any lingering insecurities that you may have. Tell me about the 7 of Arrows in the reverse, please. The body is just one example, but I'm feeling like this Queen of Vessels, this is a lot of emotion, right? There's a lot of emotion tied up in whatever this is. And if you get too bogged down into insecurity in your mental space on, well, first off, will they take me back if this is a love situation? Or will I succeed? You know, this energy of being tied up and unable to move and confused and just not sure of yourself, it is so gotta go, because once it goes, you get some great stuff coming back. Even if this is you, forging forward in new paths. And we have the Guardian here, and this is the Cave Bear, and this is what's fallen down. And I feel like there has had to be sort of a change and a transformation, and maybe time is fluid, so take how this resonates. It may not necessarily, the situation right here may not necessarily be this week coming up, but it could be. Could also be stuff you've been dealing with a long time. I'm feeling like fruition, though. That's what I'm hearing, is like it's fruition time. That walking through the Cave Bear, to get out of our insecurities and to own ourselves, to nurture and love ourselves as this Queen of Cups energy, to be able to fight for your survival and to, maintain the species, so to speak, how they will go to the ends of the world. They will fight everything they have to fight to continue on this generation. And they can't have any "I don't think I can do it" mentalities, right? They have to think that they can do it and push forward and keep going regardless of what situations are in front of them. But I feel like that drive of the salmon to continue going back and to do this, even though it's a struggle, that's a real step forward. And moving out of your insecurities takes a death. It takes you being willing to walk past the illusion and the skeletons. Sure, real scary. You're going to stop if you come by a cave and maybe second guess yourself, but this is primitive mentality, thinking that this skeleton can hurt you. If there's skeletons in your closet or skeletons hiding anywhere that keep you bound in insecurity, now is the time to walk through, to really, really see it and bring love back to the situation and yourself. Whatever you see when you walk through that cave, whatever you see when you, in your boneyard, so to speak, your skeletons, wherever they are, let the healing take force. Because once that happens, once everything is set out, and you're like, you know what, there's no skeletons left to hide. They've been, they've been fixed. I've nurtured myself. Come back into this sense of love and balanced love for yourself. Go towards that. Alright, I am hearing the steampunk, but I've got, two cards I want to show you first, though. The bottom of the deck was the Queen of Arrows and the Swan, which is the Queen of Swords. And you have another Queen here with the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Vessels in the reverse. So first, what I hear is, until you maintain balance or get balance back within your life, you won't get a brand new start. But I also feel like the reason why this is not a brand new start necessarily is because it is definitely from your past. And we get the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Arrows seeing things clearly, but then not as all as appears. As a duckling, the swan is the ugly duckling, and it becomes and it transforms. And this is definitely able to float on water, okay? Able to move through, even though there may be emotions and sometimes scary emotions that we have to deal with, because this is quite still scary, right? It is not, it's that primitive part of you that looks at it and it's the thing of your nightmares, right? But see what this bear is clearly, and that this is just sort of the skeleton. If we look at this, okay, we look at the Guardian, we look at the Guardian of the Cave Bear. He's standing in front of the doorway. Well, so is she, this Queen of Pentacles. And we nurture. What we nurture, do it with a clear mind. So you have actually, guys, 3 queens right now. Queen of Stones, Queen of Air, Queen of Water, right? The only thing you're really missing is you guys, the Queen of Fire. So I feel like whatever the Queen of Fire is here, it not being here, I feel like is what's important. Move through whatever this Cave Bear is, right? What are the skeletons that are keeping you from nurturing your grounded space and moving forward, but also using this bear medicine right now And hey, bear eats this queen as well, but like they're resourceful is what I'm hearing. And find this love for yourself, you know, be willing to allow, you know, all sorts of nature to come and water at your watering hole, because these two, they're almost like the same portion. It starts off where you want to get this love back for yourself and offer new love out to the world. It comes from honoring and loving everything you've been through, all your trials, all your tribulations, everything you've seen in the world, and moving past those insecurities that would say that you deserve anything less. See clearly and stay grounded. And this is all three queens. I'm feeling very strong feminine energy, right, from you guys. It may not be though. It may just be that this is the feminine side within you, however it resonates. But move past this fear of things that can no longer hurt you and bring life anew. I'm going to ask a romance angel for a little bit extra guidance here, Spirit. Can you give me some advice for this? Thank you. And we get codependency. Now it was in reverse. I don't normally read these in the reverse, but getting out of any situation where, you know, for me, how I view codependency is where we give other people power over us by allowing anything they say about us, to have power in a way where we allow it to affect our feelings of self-worth, where we give that power over to people. Because if somebody can be our whole world, they can take it away as well. This codependency could be a few things. It could be addictions. It could just be this insecurity. This codependency is because there may have been times where, you know, when we're in vulnerable places and we're not always in a victory space for ourselves, or when we're mowing down these demons or these skeletons and having to see past illusions, sometimes it's really easy to get bogged down with self-doubt. And it's like, work through that. Work through anything that would have you seeing yourself as anything other than a queen or a king, however you view this. But entertaining and nurturing what brings you passion, and I'm here do it with a full heart. And we get, this could be the one. So whatever situation you're moving towards, be it love, relationship, be it within yourself, and finally receiving wholeness and moving through this could be the one, meaning that once you're able to move forward however you feel the need to, you already met the romantic partner you seek. So if this is romantic, you know who they are. It's just a chance of working through the fears and insecurities to get there. And we have let your friends help here. Ask and accept support from others. So if there's a place where, you know, you are feeling, if it is addictions, ask for help. You know, and if this is the person, if it's a romantic situation, go to those people with your vulnerabilities, and don't be afraid to walk through this darkness with them as well, is what I'm hearing, because your people love you. And this friendship is like, stay away from people who are not good for you. Stay away from people who would bring harm to you. Stay away from people who would reinforce any codependence you have. And I'm hearing use it against you as well. You own your skeleton bear. You own the cave bear. And, you know, remove yourself from situations that, you know, how am I going to put this? I'm hearing with the codependency, guys. Okay, this could even be after sort of like a narcissistic relationship is what I'm hearing. In that, after this kind of thing, where if we have ever allowed other people, even unintentionally, power over us, where they've made us feel small and we've let them, and they've kind of, the Queen of Wands not being here has stole our spark, it's time to take that back. Say, let your friends help you. Well, in this case, be your own friend and get away from those people, because if they stole your spark, they're not the one. But you know who's worthy? You. If this is not about a relationship, you could be the one. My friends, you can save yourself through any situation, and it comes through self-love. It comes through loving every bit of yourself and working through any insecurities of knowing that you are worthy and that you do not have to stay stuck in cycles that are not good for you. It is absolutely, and this is why this was in the reverse, I feel like, with the Ace of Pentacles. It's because no new starts happen unless you face this cave bear. And in some cases, it's getting down to understanding where you may have allowed or may have been vulnerable enough that you were a little codependent. And I honestly, if that's the case, don't beat yourself up about it. It happens to the best of us, and it's ways to move forward, to learn the lessons, and to always be strong, and to nurture our stones, right? To stay in front of that cave and to guard it. And it's like, not only will you guard it and protect it, but once your physical body is left, you'll still do it even in death. It's that point of your honor and your love for yourself, that can't be taken. That can't be something, again, that once you get it, you won't walk towards anything that you feel could take it away from you. You're always going to hold it in yourself. So let's get one more message here from this is the Healing with the Angels. Wow. So friendship came out, and this is, we had let your friends help you. So ask for the people that you want. You know they're good for you. Ask for their help. Ask for them to help nurture you. Okay? As well as sometimes our friends, they see things clearly too because they're removed a little bit more from the situation. If they are not, if they only make it so that they feed off of your insecurity, or they constantly are negative, remove that as well. Because I'm hearing as well, if you are empathic at all and if you're able to absorb their energies, this is also a form of codependency if we are shielding ourselves, because we can actually absorb their energies unknowing, and this can cloud our judgment, have us not feeling straight. We can feel things sometimes that, you know, we're not sure where they're coming from. So this is also like, if there's somebody that you're around that you don't feel right to be around and you feel like they're clouding your judgment, get rid of them. But be choosy with your friends, okay? Because your friends should bring you serenity. They should bring you happiness and joy. And if nothing more, finding friendship within yourself, because you're probably pretty funny. You're probably pretty cool to hang out with too. Bet you're probably cooler than most people you know, but you might want to hang out alone on your couch, hanging out and watch TV. I don't know. But whatever it is, if it's friendship and it's being social that you need, go for it. If it's you acting as a friend for yourself, do that. But know that there's always blessings to be had. Count them. And if you have one true friend in the world, or if you have many true friends, you are blessed. But you are blessed no matter what. So hold true that if this is about a friendship blossoming, like this is your bestie, ask your besties for help. Ask them to help bring and restore tranquility. Or this could be a blossoming friendship, but I'm feeling like either one. Friendship is important, because no matter what kind of relationship, if it's romantic, if it's, you know, if it is romantic, they're going to last a whole lot better if it's always set on a firm foundation of friendship, because friends don't want to hurt each other, right? You love your friends. And I find like sometimes when things go wrong in our romantic relationships, we're a lot more petty and a lot more difficult, I guess is the way to put, than we would our friends. And honestly, our friendships and our romantic relationships, this isn't the place for that. That's not the place for walls. Our friendships, sometimes we're a lot more vulnerable here, because it's not also focused on love and how can they hurt us. If that's been an issue, I guess, but returning to love within yourself and picking and choosing friendships that only bring serenity to your life and moving grounded towards those things. And nurturing yourself and your passions for your own self here. So let's see, I'm hearing fairy. Alright, fire signs, I'll get the Fairy Lenormand Oracle, and we get number 19 is the Tower, and number 20, which is the meeting place. So the Tower, let's just take a quick look here, and I do believe it's about change, but let's find out. Vision. This is the house of getting the bigger picture, being aware of what's going on in your life and in the neighborhood as a whole, in the world of seeing beyond the obvious. And number 20 is about communing, getting out and about and mixing in the world, and this is the world of social engagement. So scrap what I said about hanging out on your couch alone you may want to do that, but you may also want to get out into the world. But it could be that you're seeing a much bigger picture now in terms of all of the things that have been going on. And if it's a reunion here, and a meeting place and seeing the bigger picture, it's like I'm hearing like time really could have allowed you to see the bigger picture to the relationship, what was holding you back from it as well, and even for you moving forward in any sort of relationship, you know, what is the vision? Where do you want to see it go, right? And how do you make it happen? How do you collaborate with others? If this is a friendship, if it's a relationship, however it works, this is also about sharing our visions and taking those first steps forward and nurturing them with all of the queens that have come out here, nurturing them. But knowing that if you can move past the fears and insecurities, whatever this is, be it bestie, be it romance, be it just you, this could be the one. Focus on your blessings and know that whatever path you choose, it's illuminated. See the bigger picture so that you're not so short-sighted that you can't see, kind of around the woods is what I'm hearing. Anyway, that's what I've got for you, fire signs. I hope that it resonated. If it did, again, please subscribe. It would be wonderful to have you. But either way, I wish you the best of this week, and I hope you guys have a really great night, or whatever it is you're watching. Bye, guys.